Miss Jessica, welcome back, and if you aren't subscribed, please do that right here so you don't miss out on any more videos. First, before I say anything, I want to say thank y'all so much for supporting this channel. We have reached over 100K, and I don't know if I've said thank you or not, but I'm saying it now. I really do appreciate it. Thank y'all for watching, for supporting, liking, commenting, sharing, all of that stuff. Like, I truly appreciate it. So thank you so much for helping this channel grow. Today's video is an exciting one because it's not hair and it's not makeup related. However, I asked you guys a few weeks back on Instagram to ask me anything so that I can do my first Q&A video. And a few of you guys had some questions that you wanted me to answer, so I'm going to try to get through all of them right now. The first question is from IlluminateUNet on Instagram. She's asking, how do you maintain your hairline while wearing wigs? For me, it's all about cap construction. That plays a big role in ensuring that it fits comfortably and that it's not causing too much friction where it can kind of take your hairline out. Because at the end of the day, wearing wigs isn't a replacement for your hair. It's just an accessory. So when you take it off, you still want to have hair on your head. I would hope so. I mean, I do. So I just try to make sure that the cap construction is suitable for, like a comfortable fit. It doesn't have too many combs. I try to stay away from combs. A lot of clamps and clips and stuff like that. I pretty much just like a net cap. It's comfortable and it doesn't add too much friction. Another thing you can do is add, which I haven't done yet, but I probably will do in the future, is add like a satin lining inside of your wig cap so that it's super just, comfortable, and that's going to ensure that your hairline stays intact. Thrifting_Huntsville asks, how do you stay motivated to do YouTube videos when your following/views were low? So basically she wants to know, how do you stay motivated when you're not getting as many views, or you don't have as much followers? To be honest, for me, when I first started YouTube, I honestly didn't really care about that. It's when you start to get followers that, one thing that social media does is it's like this number world. And everything is about numbers. And you can feel kind of inadequate if you don't get as many views or if you don't get as many followers. A lot of people feel discouraged. And a lot of people just stop altogether because they feel like, well, no one's watching me. I feel like I'm putting out this content, no one's viewing it. I'm just going to quit. I feel like the biggest motivation is you have to motivate yourself. You have to know that whatever you're putting out there, you're proud of it. So regardless of how many people watching it, appreciate the few that do take the time to watch your videos. This day and age is so number driven that people don't really focus on the creative aspect of it or the actual craft. Not everyone is going to get a lot of views. Not everyone's going to get a lot of followers. I don't get a lot of views. I don't have a lot of followers. And you have to be okay with that. I hope you guys do not hear my stomach growling. Yo, it's really trying to out-talk me right now. Basically, I would just say motivate yourself and know that whatever you're doing, you have a love for it, regardless of if anyone is watching, if anyone is viewing it, you have a love for it. Of course you want people to watch it, but don't focus so much on how many people are watching it. Focus on the few who are watching it and give them great content. Motivate yourself to stay consistent. Motivate yourself to know that whatever you're putting out there, it's your work, it's your brand, and be proud of it. And every content creator goes through that phase where you feel like crap, dang, should I stop right now? Because ain't nobody watching these videos. Somebody will put a video up of some piece of bacon and they get 1 million views, and you're putting up really good content and you may only get 100 views, a couple hundred, a couple thousand, and so you can really feel discouraged. Trust me, I've been there. Still struggle with it sometimes, but I have to realize that it's not all about numbers. And that's one thing about this day and age. I was just thinking that to myself the other day. Everything is about numbers. But I will tell you that if you're passionate about what you do, and if you are focused, and if you are just truly creative and you're really letting your creative side speak through whatever your content is, somebody is going to watch you. And trust me, from experience, I've had celebrities watch my videos and have their stylist or whatever contact me to help create whatever style I did in my video for them, to help style a wig for them and things like that. It's not about the quantity as much as it is the quality. You get, I hope that makes sense. Picture_perfect asks, what wig is this? And I guess she's talking about the wig that I'm wearing in this photo right here. That is a wig that I've done a video on. It's from Evil Wigs. It's a bob wig. I'll link that video right there. Just click that card and it'll take you right to it. Mary Dono asks, what did you study in university? I did not go to college, girl. I did not go to college. I can make a separate video on that if you want to know why I didn't go to college. It just wasn't for me. Like, I was accepted to, I think, 4 or 5 colleges, and I really wanted to go out of state, but something was just in me, was just like, don't go. And so my in-state colleges that I was accepted to, I remember going on campus one day and then like doing like a tour with my family or whatever, and of the school that I was going to go to, and I just had this really bad feeling. Like, I just felt like I did not belong. I felt like if I were to go there, I would feel like I would turn to something that would not be good. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I can explain it in another video and talk about it. But I did not go to college, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to go to school, I say go to school. But if you know for certain that it's not for you, don't let anyone force you into going. I know so many people who went just because people forced them to go, and they're cuckoo crazy right now. So I can make a separate video on that. Her Heart Speaks asks, what's your motivation? What made you shave your sides? Is there a video coming on that? What motivates me is my family. I get motivated by people. Like, knowing that I can inspire somebody motivates me to just keep going and keep doing it. Knowing that I'm helping somebody helps me to keep doing it. I shaved my sides because I just felt like doing it. Like, I literally felt like doing it. You can watch the video right here where I talk about that. Ray of Sunshine, hey girl. She asks, why are you so darn funny, sweet, and poppin'? Well, thank you very much. I don't know, y'all. Maybe it's in my DNA. I don't know. I feel like the funny side of me definitely comes from both my mama's side and my daddy's side. I'm sweet. That comes from both sides too. Like, I just feel like being a sweet person, it leaves a good taste in people's mouth. You know, just brighten somebody's day, not being so negative. I try to always be like that. And why am I so poppin'? Girl, you just gotta be. You just have to be poppin'. Everybody has a poppin' seed in them. Water that poppin' seed so you can be poppin'. Jade_lose95, she's asking, where are your parents from? Well, my daddy from Alabama. Literally, he's from Montgomery, Alabama, so he's a country boy. And my mama was born in Oklahoma, but she grew up in Virginia. So both of my folks are country. I'm just the only one from LA, California, born and raised. I don't see myself living in the country. That's just not my forte. Visiting, yes, but like not that I need to be directly in the city, but I need to know that there's a city like 5 minutes away. You feel me? Like, I need to know that it's there. People are there. What's Happening asks, how long is your real hair? And I've been struggling with my own natural hair. How can I achieve a sleek DIY look at home or inexpensive outside? I don't really understand the last part, but I'm gonna try to answer this. So, how long is my real hair? I will leave the video right here so y'all can see how long my real hair is. My hair, I obviously shaved off the sides. So the sides of my hair, I'm bald on the sides. The middle is the same length. I did not touch the middle. I didn't cut it. So it's about like right here, I would say. Right here, right on my neck. She's saying that she's been struggling with her own natural hair. How can she achieve like a DIY sleek look at home? So if you're talking about sleek as in straight, what I would do is, you know what, I should make a updated flat iron routine, because my last flat iron video was a while ago, and even when I flat ironed my hair then, I didn't get it super. I know some people commented on the video like, oh, your hair is not that sleek, but I actually could not have my hair super sleek because I was doing a photo shoot right after that video, and I needed my hair to have some texture in it so that it matched the hair that I was using for the photo shoot. But I know how to get my hair super sleek with a flat iron and stuff like that. So if you would like a video on that, let me know. But I would just take like a rat tail comb and just chase it with your flat iron. Make sure you're not using a ton of heavy products. Use really light products that are going to give you like that shine and luster. Make sure your hair is steamed and deep conditioned before straightening your hair. That's going to give your hair the softness and everything that it needs to be very like healthy looking and all of that while your hair is straight. This underscore so underscore duh, how often is asking, how often do you trim your hair? I try to trim my hair every like 2 months or so. Yeah, pretty much. Lately, since I've had my hair cut, I've been like, scissors have been in my head a lot, but I am due for a trim on my middle part, so I don't know if I'm gonna go get it done or I'm gonna do it myself. We'll see, but I try to do it every 2 months. Miss Jan underscore 86 asks, your new haircut looks great. Were you nervous about cutting your hair before you decided to do it? Honestly, no, I wasn't nervous. I'm the type of person with hair, it's not that big of a deal for me. So like I said in the video right here, up there somewhere, I have done that style before. So it was not like it was my first time. And I also shaved my entire head before. So when it comes to me and scissors, we're like this, you know, like we're not scared. We have a relationship where we both know how bold we are. So I just do it. I don't get nervous when it comes to scissors. Danielle, not Danielle, asks, I see you haven't been posting that much of Kylie anymore. Is there a reason? I miss her cute little videos. Oh, thank you so much. Kai is doing well. She's doing great. And she has her own page, so y'all can follow that page. It's Kylie Curls. And I feel like I do post a lot of Kai. I try not to saturate my page with a whole bunch of pictures of my daughter, but I do. She makes appearances here and there. But if y'all would like more little videos or snippets of her, follow me on Snapchat, where I show you guys little snippets of my day and stuff, and she's definitely on there. Underscore Ina underscore asks, how do you balance your career endeavors and being a mom / wife? That's a good question. I feel like it's something that you definitely have to learn, but first, before you do anything, you need to like figure out what your priorities are. For me, my number one priority is being a wife and a mom. Everything else, like, I can't even tell y'all how many times I've been asked to like do something, go somewhere, or been invited to things. And don't get me wrong, I love going to events and I love stuff like that. But if it conflicts with something, or if I just want time with my family, I turn all that stuff down, because I love, first of all, I'm a homebody. I am a homebody. I'm working on that, because sometimes I just don't want to go nowhere. But when it comes to me doing the things that I do, and you have to do events and you have to make appearances and stuff like that, I just try to make sure that I put my priorities first. The people that I'm around know my priorities. They know that number one is my husband and my child, first and foremost, before everything. You have to just figure out what's important to you. If family is important to you, then you're going to make sure that comes first. For me, everything else is a plus. But it's not, if I didn't do these things and didn't have whatever it is that I have, it would not mean anything. Because when I first came home, I didn't come home to do this. I didn't come home for anything other than to be a wife, a dedicated wife, and a dedicated mom. There's nothing wrong with that at all. There's nothing wrong with having your priorities in your home first. I feel like that should always be your priority, is your home. I mean, your home belongs to you. But basically, my priorities are my home first. So it's easy for me. Well, not easy. But I would say it's not as difficult for me to balance, because obviously my priorities, first and foremost, are right here. Mia underscore Yasmin, she's asking, how do I preserve my hair at night? I'm natural and I can do a mean wash and go, but I can't do a high pony pineapple because my hair is too short. I have a satin pillowcase, but I still wake up to dry curls in the morning. Help, I will try anything. What I would say is, first of all, my hair is short. I don't even do pineapples. When it comes to hair being like dry in the morning, one tip that I've learned from a celebrity natural hairstylist, Felicia Leatherwood, who is thebomb.com. She's my stylist. What she says is to do an overnight deep treatment, because a lot of times your hair is dry, especially with like wash and goes and stuff. If you're using like gels and stuff like that, sometimes it can dry your hair out. and your hair it's craving something like moisture and stuff, even if you sleep on a satin pillowcase, you're gonna need to infuse your hair with some type of moisture. So if your hair is dry, it's telling you that it's thirsty and it may be quenching something. So I would suggest an overnight deep treatment, a deep conditioning treatment. You basically, what you would do is deep condition your hair, put like a satin, or not a satin, but like a plastic bag, and then you can wrap like a one of those very like thin like knit towels. I have one. Wrap that around your head and then put your satin bonnet over it. The heat from your hair is really going to allow the moisture to penetrate through the strand. And when you wake up, guaranteed, depending on what type of conditioner you use, girl, your hair will be silky soft. I've done it plenty of times and my hair literally feels like freaking feathers. It's so soft. I'll make a video on my favorite natural hair products, but that is one of my tips. Miss Melly Stone asks, how did you learn to take care of your hair? And what is your relationship with them? I'm thinking she's asking my relationship with my hair. I learned how to take care of my hair when I was broke, okay? Because when I didn't have money to like get my hair done, I had to learn how to first of all, I had to learn how to appreciate my texture, especially girls with like kinky hair. I feel like I hear, especially on my channel, I hear a lot of girls complain about their kinky hair. I was one of those girls at one point that complained about, oh my God, this nappy hair. Why do I have to have such kinky hair? And once I started to figure out that having kinky hair is not a bad thing at all, and I started to first love my hair in its kinky state, like, okay, this is cool, I'm cool with this, God gave this to me, it's good. I was able to then figure out, okay, you feel motivated. It's basically your mindset. Once you are loving yourself and loving your hair, then you feel motivated to go out and research what your hair wants and needs. When you're complaining about it, you're not thinking about what I need to do to take care of my hair. You're thinking about how can I alter what's there. But when you love your hair, you're thinking about how can I take care of what's already here. Once I changed my attitude, I started researching what my hair liked. It's all trial and error. You test out products, you test out different styles. Then it just became a thing where I love my hair. Now I can figure out what makes me comfortable when I'm wearing my hair and yada, yada, yada. It's a thing that you need to take time out for yourself to really engage your hair. Literally, like take some hair time out of your busy schedule and just look at yourself in the mirror and say, okay, I love my hair. There's gonna be things you may not like, but I love my hair in general. What does my hair like? Let me go find out and research what my hair likes. So I would suggest doing that. Miss Pollard asks, how do you feel about people asking you and your husband, when are y'all going to have another child? I know it comes with the territory. I know some people get annoyed when people ask that. I don't really get annoyed when people ask, like, when are you going to have another child? I get annoyed when every time I cough, sneeze, catch a little sniffle, a little snot run down your nose, someone asks you, are you pregnant? I was sick for like 2 weeks. Every person asked me, am I pregnant? I had a fever. They asked me if I was pregnant. I was coughing. Are you pregnant? Like, it seems like any symptom of a sickness, if you're a woman, means you're pregnant. So I get more annoyed with that than people asking me if me and my husband are going to have another child, because it comes with the territory. If you with somebody and you already have one child, people automatically, you know, they want to know, when's the next one coming? I don't get annoyed by that. I just be like, I just give them a look like, girl, I ain't ready right now. I'm not ready right now to have another child. I love Kai. I'm cool with Kai right now. We are working on Kai right now. And then once I feel like I've mastered that, once we get that under control, you know what I'm saying? Then we can just add some more children to the mix. Like, sprinkle them all in there. But I'm not finna just pop, no. Nisi Love, I believe that's how it's pronounced. Nisi Love asks, how did you prepare yourself to become a wife? And what inspires your creativity? Wife preparation. I say it was... You know what? That's a really good question I've never really thought of. But I think what helped a lot were just some messages from a pastor that we listened to. And he really like broke down everything when it came to like being a wife and being a husband and all that type of stuff that really helped made us even want to go like, hey, you know, let's make this official, let's get married type of thing. So I feel like that helped prepare me. Those messages really helped prepare me. And I felt like, you know, I wasn't really prepared to be a wife. I kind of just like learned as I went. Like I didn't have it all together and then got married. Like, no, I don't feel like anyone does. I feel like when you're married, it's just this thing where you just gotta go with the flow and you're learning. Two different peoples, two different lives, two different thinkings, coming together, becoming one. That's not easy. Like, it's gonna be trial and error every single step of the way. It's the consistency, it's the growing, it's the maturing, and all that stuff that helps a marriage last. So I would say if you want tips on how to prepare as a wife, definitely be around people who are doing what you want to become. So I would say start being around wives. I unfortunately didn't have that. Like a whole bunch of women who were married around me. I didn't have that. I wish I would have, but I just didn't have that. So I would say try to find people. I know it's scarce nowadays, especially in young married couples. You don't really see it as often, but I would say try to find people that are doing what you want to see and talk to those women, engage with those women, ask them how they prepared. I would say, you know, for me, the Bible helped a lot. The Bible is, look, the Bible breaks down everything. Like it'll tell you how to be a wife, how to prepare to be a wife. And I think people who have the preparation before they get married, it makes the marriage a lot easier. You know what I'm saying? When you're going into it knowing this is my role, this is what I'm supposed to do. Instead of just doing it, I feel like people nowadays, they just get married just to get married because I want a bomb ring. I want to floss on Instagram, look at my ring, look at what I got. I'm married. It's a title. It's cute. The real people who know what marriage is know there's a cute phase and then there's real marriage. And then that's when you get down to the work. And most people, after they pass the cute stage, they don't know what to do. After you done floss your ring and flossed everything and had the big wedding and stuff, like this is real life. It's reality. You're married. Everything is not about you anymore. It's about you compromising. It's about the other person compromising. It's about two worlds becoming one. That ain't easy. So I don't even know if I answered your question, but I would say prepare yourself by understanding what it is to become a wife. You know what I'm saying? Like knowing that you have to be selfless. Any person in a relationship has to be selfless. Knowing what is required of you. There are requirements. I know this world tries to make it seem like, oh, when you're a wife, there's requirements. Okay. In any job, there's a requirement. So just being a wife and being a husband, there are requirements. You have a job, you have a duty to fulfill within that relationship. So I hope that helps. She also asked what inspires your creativity. I get inspired by people inspire me really. Like I'll see a style in someone and then I just get this urge to do something like that but different. I get inspired by places, by different cultures. I'm the type of people, I'm only one person. I'm the type of person who gets inspired by different ethnicities. You know what I'm saying? I get inspired by black people, Asian people, white people. And I feel like people are so beautiful. I don't get into this whole like division thing because I feel like you just become like this person that no one wants to be around. Like I get inspired by people. I'm inspired by food. Inspires me. I get inspired. The world inspires me. The beauty in the world inspires me. Different ethnicities, cultures. Yeah, girl, I can go on and on, but a lot of things really inspire me. Politically Illustrated asks, do you have any advice for new stay-at-home moms who are also building creative careers and working from home? That is a really good question. My advice would be, like I said in answering a previous question, make sure your home is first. Don't ever become so career-oriented where your family slacks. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you don't, a lot of people focus so much on their careers and their lives suck, just to be honest, put it as blunt as I can. Let your family be your source. Let your family be your number one priority, and then you can add little by little to that. Like for me, for example, when I first started doing like vlogging and YouTube videos and stuff like that, I didn't have a career, like, you know, idea of what I wanted to do and what I wanted to be. When I started to become more involved in it, anytime I feel like I'm getting too involved, I will push back. Y'all won't see me. It's that simple. I don't need anyone to tell me, hey, Jessica, you're too involved in this. I know for myself, okay, I'm doing too much. Or if I feel too, like, pressured, if I feel too, like, I'm about to be stressed, I will shut down social media in a quick second. I don't let social media run my life. I don't allow brands to run my life. I don't allow work to run my life. Let it be something that you do on the side, but don't let it take over your family. Don't let it become first before your family. What helped me a lot is incorporating my family within my work. So, you know, being able to, like, work and travel and take my family with me, they're a part of my brand, they're a part of what I do, helps keep the balance. It helps it not become, like, you know, this thing where I'm choosing one over the other. It's a blessing to be able to work from home, but it also can be very, like, stressful doing everything on your own. So you just have to be careful not to add too much load to the table. This is my number one job. Me being a wife and a mom is my number one job. Everything else is extra. So it's just, it depends on you. I know some people don't agree with that. Some people feel like, you know, their career is everything. If that's what you do, that's what you do. If you're one of those people who, you know, your family is everything, but you want to work, I would say always balance your time. It's hard, I know. Find that, like, right now, my daughter's at the park with her dad, so I have time to work. And you just have to find that. You just have to find the time and balance your time. And it's a lot, but I hope that helped. That's Modsvitan. I'm not going to even butcher your name, girl. I'm not going to do it. She's asking, I am 16 and I am a sophomore. I wear my hair natural, and I was wondering if you could give me some tips to always have my hair on point. So you're 16, a sophomore in high school. Girl, I wish my hair was on points when I was 16 and a sophomore, but we didn't have YouTube back then. Like, if I had YouTube when I was a sophomore, slay day every day. I would say find what style works for your personal style. And YouTube tutorials, girl, y'all got an advantage this day and age. Y'all have an advantage. Like, y'all can be beat to death in high school. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can be slayed to death. You guys have Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube. You have all of these creative outlets to gain inspiration from. So you want to wear your hair natural. There's tons of natural hair tutorials on YouTube where you can learn how to slay some natural hair and wear your hair on point every single day at school. Find a style that works best for your style and rock with it. Je ne sais quoi, French, I'm not French, but je ne sais quoi, Jeanette _ say _ quoi. Got it right. How did you and your hubby meet? That is a very interesting question, isn't it? Everybody, I feel like people want to know. I'm going to do a husband tag. I actually asked my husband, do you want to do a video with me? He was so hyped. How did me and my husband meet? We met in the mall back in 2005. He worked at, where did he work? I don't know if y'all remember Up Against the Wall, but that was like the store back in the day. Everybody who was somebody shopped there. And I worked at Demo, which was like this hip-hop clothing store. I don't know if y'all remember it, but like it was super popular. Like, you know, when Nietzsche and Academics, Rockaware, Sean John, all that stuff was popular. So I worked there. And so he came in one day and he was looking at me. And I was just like, okay, like, what are you staring at? And then he asked my store manager, because he used to work in my store before I worked there. So he knew the manager. He was like, who is that girl? And so my manager introduced me to him. And he was just like, oh, hi, what's your name? I'm like, Jessica. And he's like, oh, okay. I'll let him tell the rest of the story when we do our tag. But basically we met in the mall. And then, yeah, that's how we met. We met in the mall, where most teenagers meet, but we last 10 years. What's up? So this is the end of the Q&A. Did I say that right or not? This is the end of the Q&A, and I have more questions, but I don't want to make this video extremely long. So if you guys want a part 2, let me know down below. Give this video a thumbs up for part 2. Give this video a thumbs up for the support. Give this video a thumbs up if y'all would like to see a husband tag with my husband and we can just like answer questions and stuff. I think that'd be fun. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Follow me there, and I think that's all. Thank you guys for asking questions. First of all, the questions are really good, so I definitely want to do a part 2 to get through the rest of the questions. If you have any more questions, you can leave them down below as well. And I'm gonna go right now, so I'll talk to y'all later.